Some places on Earth seem impossible, landscapes so strange, colorful, and surreal that they appear more like scenes from another planet than locations on our own world. From glowing caves and rainbow-colored mountains to giant salt deserts and hidden underwater wonders, these extraordinary destinations challenge our understanding of what nature can create. In this journey, we'll explore some of the most unreal places on Earth, locations so incredible that many travelers struggle to believe they actually exist. These are places shaped by powerful geological forces, unique ecosystems, ancient climates, and millions of years of natural evolution. Welcome to some of the most extraordinary places on our planet. Antelope Canyon, USA. Nature's masterpiece of light. Hidden beneath the Arizona desert lies one of the most beautiful slot canyons on Earth. Antelope Canyon was carved over thousands of years by powerful flash floods cutting through Navajo sandstone. The canyon's flowing walls appear almost liquid, twisting and curving like waves frozen in stone. What makes Antelope Canyon truly extraordinary is the light. During certain times of the year, sunlight enters through narrow openings above, creating dramatic beams that illuminate the canyon in shades of orange, red, purple, and gold. Located within Navajo Nation territory, the canyon remains both a geological wonder and an important cultural site for the Navajo people. Mount Kelimutu, Indonesia. The volcano of three colors. Kelimutu is famous for its three crater lakes, each capable of changing color over time. The lakes have appeared turquoise, black, green, red, and even white due to chemical reactions involving volcanic gases and minerals. Local legends believe the lakes contain the souls of the departed. Lake Natron, Tanzania. The Blood Red Lake. Lake Natron appears almost supernatural. Its waters can turn deep shades of red and orange due to salt-loving microorganisms that thrive in extreme conditions. Temperatures often exceed 40 degrees Celsius, and the water's alkalinity can reach levels similar to ammonia. Despite its harsh environment, the lake serves as one of the world's most important breeding grounds for lesser flamingos. Zhangye Rainbow Mountains, China. Mountains painted by nature. Layers of sandstone and minerals created one of the most colorful landscapes on Earth. Iron and mineral deposits formed vivid bands of red, yellow, orange, and green stretching across entire mountain ranges. The effect resembles a giant painting created by nature itself. Mount Roraima, Venezuela. The Lost World. Rising dramatically above the surrounding rainforest, Mount Roraima is one of Earth's oldest geological formations. Scientists estimate its sandstone plateau may be nearly 2 billion years old. Its isolated summit hosts unique ecosystems found nowhere else on Earth and inspired Arthur Conan Doyle's novel, The Lost World. Pamukkale, Turkey. The Cotton Castle. Pamukkale's brilliant white terraces were created by mineral-rich thermal springs. As water flows down the hillside, calcium carbonate accumulates, forming dazzling pools and travertine terraces. People have traveled here for more than 2,000 years to enjoy the therapeutic waters. Lake Baikal, Russia. The world's deepest lake. Lake Baikal contains roughly 20% of the world's unfrozen fresh water and reaches depths of more than 1,600 meters. During winter, the lake transforms into one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. Crystal clear ice forms giant fractures, bubbles, and frozen sculptures that resemble glass artwork. Scientists estimate the lake is over 25 million years old, making it the oldest freshwater lake on Earth. More than 80% of its species are found nowhere else. Rainbow Mountains, Peru. Nature's color palette. Hidden beneath snow for centuries, Vinacanca's colorful layers became visible only in recent decades. Mineral deposits created striking bands of red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. At more than 5,000 meters above sea level, reaching the mountain is an adventure itself. Socotra Island, Yemen. The alien island. Separated from mainland continents for millions of years, Socotra evolved into one of the most unique ecosystems on Earth. Its famous dragon blood trees look like giant umbrellas rising from a prehistoric landscape. More than 1/3 of the island's plant species exist nowhere else. The Wave, Arizona. A frozen ocean of stone. The Wave is one of the most extraordinary sandstone formations on Earth. Millions of years of wind and water erosion sculpted flowing layers of red, orange, and yellow rock that resemble ocean waves frozen in time. Access is tightly restricted to protect the fragile landscape. If you're watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It is completely free, but means a lot to us. Mount Rinjani Crater Lake, Indonesia. A lake inside a volcano. Standing more than 3,700 meters above sea level, Mount Rinjani is Indonesia's second highest volcano. Inside its enormous caldera lies Segara Anak, a deep blue crater lake that appears almost impossible when viewed from above. A smaller volcano continues growing from within the lake itself. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. Nature's perfect geometry. This remarkable coastline contains roughly 40,000 basalt columns formed by volcanic activity around 60 million years ago. Many columns are nearly perfect hexagons. According to legend, the formation was built by a giant named Finn McCool. Great Blue Hole, Belize. The giant hole in the ocean. Visible from space, the Great Blue Hole is one of the world's most famous underwater landmarks. The circular sinkhole measures more than 300 meters across and plunges over 120 meters deep. It formed during the last ice age when sea levels were much lower. Cappadocia, Turkey. A fairy tale landscape. Volcanic eruptions millions of years ago covered the region in soft rock. Wind and erosion later sculpted the famous fairy chimneys that now define Cappadocia. Entire underground cities and ancient churches were carved directly into the stone. Iceland Highlands, Iceland. Earth's geological laboratory. Few places showcase Earth's raw geological power like Iceland. The highlands contain volcanoes, lava fields, geothermal vents, glaciers, and colorful rhyolite mountains. The landscape often appears more like another planet than a destination on Earth. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, China. The Avatar Mountains. More than 3,000 towering sandstone pillars rise dramatically from dense forests. Some formations exceed 1,000 meters in height. These incredible landscapes inspired the floating mountains, featured in the film Avatar. Grand Canyon, USA. Earth's greatest geological time capsule. Stretching 446 kilometers across Arizona, the Grand Canyon reveals nearly 2 billion years of geological history. The Colorado River carved this immense landscape over millions of years, exposing ancient rock layers that tell the story of Earth's past. Its scale is so vast that visitors often struggle to comprehend its true size. Chocolate Hills, Philippines. Nature's perfect puzzle. Scattered across the island of Bohol are more than 1,200 nearly identical hills. Each hill rises in a smooth, rounded shape, creating a landscape unlike anywhere else on Earth. During the dry season, the grass covering the hills turns brown, giving them the appearance of giant chocolate drops. Scientists believe these formations developed over millions of years through limestone erosion and geological uplift. The sheer number and uniformity of the hills make the landscape look almost artificial. Meteora, Greece. Monasteries in the sky. Rising above the plains of central Greece, Meteora is one of the most extraordinary landscapes in Europe. Towering sandstone pillars support ancient monasteries built by monks seeking isolation and spiritual refuge. Some of these remarkable structures date back to the 14th century and were once accessible only by ropes and ladders. The name Meteora means suspended in the air, perfectly describing this breathtaking combination of natural wonder and human ingenuity. Today, Meteora is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Greece's most iconic destinations. Ha Long Bay, Vietnam. The Bay of Descending Dragons. Ha Long Bay is one of Asia's most spectacular natural wonders. More than 1,600 limestone islands rise dramatically from emerald waters, creating a landscape that feels almost mythical. According to local legend, dragons descended from the heavens and formed the bay while protecting Vietnam from invaders. Over millions of years, Erosion sculpted these towering karst formations into the stunning seascape visitors see today. The bay remains one of Vietnam's most famous destinations and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Mount Bromo, Indonesia. Volcano above the clouds. Mount Bromo rises from a vast volcanic landscape known as the Tengah caldera. At sunrise, thick clouds often fill the valley below, creating the illusion that the volcano is floating above a sea of white mist. The region remains volcanically active and is considered sacred by the local Tengahese people. Faroe Islands, Denmark. Europe's hidden paradise. Located in the North Atlantic between Iceland and Norway, the Faroe Islands are a remote archipelago of rugged cliffs, green mountains, and dramatic coastlines. Waterfalls plunge directly into the ocean, mist drifts across steep valleys, and colorful villages cling to windswept hillsides. The island's wild beauty and ever-changing weather create some of the most breathtaking scenery in Europe. Despite being part of the Kingdom of Denmark, the Faroe Islands feel like a world of their own, offering visitors a glimpse of nature at its most raw and untouched. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. The world's largest mirror. Covering over 10,000 square kilometers, Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat on Earth. During the rainy season, a thin layer of water transforms the landscape into a giant mirror that perfectly reflects the sky. The effect is so surreal that the horizon seems to disappear completely. The Earth is far stranger than fiction. These places remind us that our planet still holds wonders capable of inspiring awe, curiosity, and imagination. From glowing caves and rainbow mountains to alien islands and endless mirrors, these extraordinary landscapes reveal the incredible diversity of the natural world. And perhaps the most remarkable thing of all is that every place you've seen today is real. They exist not in fantasy, but on the very planet we call home. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe and explore the world with us.